Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be taking a look at my final Ultra Premier battles. As a matter of fact, I am going to save a set for tomorrow so I can do 6 in the Retro Cup. Should be pretty fun. Now, how come I haven't talked about the Retro Cup and the meta? Well, we can go over that, but it's going to be here for a minute. We'll talk about it when it does arrive, maybe even later today. I know I said that yesterday, right? So we're going to focus on Shadow Dragonite here. I mean, all three Pokemon are going to be doing fantastic. Alolan Ninetales as well as Toxicroak here. The Toxicroak is going to be Best Buddy. And I did make it Best Buddy before there was XL candies and level 50 Pokemon and all that. So it is going to be landing at $24.99 when I do equip it as my Best Buddy. But for several battles, for some reason, I just decided to not equip it. And then eventually I was like, let's go ahead and do that. So what we're going to be doing today is getting a 13 win streak. So this is going to be my highest win streak in Go Battle League. Prior to that, I was hitting 12 quite frequent. Well, I mean, once in a while, maybe once a season we would hit about 12 wins. For some reason, we just couldn't hit 13. Today was the day where we were actually able to do that. I guess there was one battle that was a freebie. You're going to see that here in a second. I believe this has happened to me maybe 3 times, maybe twice, including this time right here. And what happens? Well, somebody just used like 10 CP. I left it in so you can see it. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this commentary here. Love Shadow Dragonite, and you already know how I feel about the Alolan Ninetales. Toxicroak is great. The only thing on this list here that you're going to need XL is going to be the Ninetales. So if you're a level 40 and if you're thinking, well, what can I use to replace Ninetales? I think Abomasnow should do it for you. It is going to be weak to fighting as opposed to Ninetales taking neutral damage, but you have Toxicroak and you have Dragonite to help you resist fighters. So shouldn't be too big of a deal. So if you're looking for a replacement, I know Abomasnow is also going to have to be XL, but you could power that up to 40 without having to XL it. It'll still perform pretty good. Other than that, I mean, fish around for some Ice-type Pokemon. You also have Lapras that could help you out if you're looking for something without any XL at all and maximum performance. Just giving you a little bit of tips here because I know that is a concern for some people because, well, you're simply not level 40. You can't get XL. All right, now let's get into the commentary for real. We're in a bad position. It could be worse, to be honest, because we do have Pokemon in the back that can handle this, and we still have a shield. Getting to another one here. Now, what went nice for me is the fact that they were trying to farm me all the way down. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Ninetales and go ahead and go for that Weather Ball. All right, and we get another one in. I couldn't believe it. They have a bunch of energy built up, so they're going down with a ton of it. Wow, that's unfortunate. Bringing in that Obstagoon, which is going to be their final Pokemon. Going to go ahead and let this first Night Slash go through, no problem. Those counters are starting to add up, but we're going to be able to hit this Dazzling Gleam just in time. Still holding on to a shield, and this will take out the Obstagoon, one-shotting it and getting stabbed from the Ninetales. Absolutely amazing. This is the battle that's the freebie here, I guess. So, did I get a 12 win streak? Are we still on 12? Well, technically no, because it says 13 in the Go Battle League like you seen in the beginning. Let's get it. All right, taking that win there. Very nice. Yeah, it's nice when that happens, I suppose. Not too much because it's like a missed opportunity for content and a battle. So for the next battle, though, we have a Hariyama lead. Very interesting. Okay, it can find some usability. And we're looking pretty good resisting the counters. We're going to let this go through. Worst case scenario, it's close combat, right? Still not going to be able to take us out. They're swapping into Gengar, and we're going to immediately go into our Ninetales here. And we're letting that go through because they hit their charge move right off the bat, and that was an indication that it's definitely going to be Shadow Punch, so we don't have to worry about the Sludge Bomb, therefore letting it go through, while the quick moves are simply not, they're doing a lot of damage, but we're going to be able to take this here. Alolan Ninetales XL, it's just thick. Let's get it. All right, going for that Weather Ball, getting their last shield, which sounds fantastic to me. Getting to another one here right before they're able to get to another Shadow Claw, taking out the Gengar. We're still holding on to 2 shields, bringing in the Hariyama. We're instantly swapping into our Dragonite to chip away, bringing in the Toxicroak and taking it out with a counter, and we don't even get to see what their final Pokemon is, and taking the win. Fantastic. So there we go. We have the set complete there. Don't know why I put a transition between that. But yeah, so we have those wins here. Fantastic. So the first one I did lose, and we're going to exclude that one. Obviously, we're starting it off from where I won. So there's 4 wins there. Great. Let's keep it moving and see what we have. We're met with a legend. Very nice. And a great lead. Okay, so let's see what we have going on here. So like I said, there is a way to manipulate the algorithm to some degree. And I know some of you are sick of me talking about this, but I don't really go on too much about it anymore. But just very briefly, I just want to clear up the air because there was a few comments about this, and that is the fact that the algorithm. Some people are under the impression that I think it's only going against us, which is not the case. The algorithm is not here to just go against you. It's actually here to balance things out. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just trying to give you my thoughts here. I don't think it's just solely going against us and making us, hard to win and just giving us a hard time. It gives you good wins too. It's just the way it goes. But that's all I'm going to say. Anyways, we have an Empoleon here. That's fine. We're going to let this go through. We had a lot of energy, but that's okay. What we're going to do is come in here with Toxicroak, and the Dragonite's holding on by a thread, so we got to put all in our hope into this thing, which we can, and we will win. Going and getting their shield. We still have to. We're obviously going to shield up our Toxicroak here, expecting a swap. And there goes the Dragonite. We're going to just bring it right in as they bring in that Swampert here. They're going to be forced to throw. They can't take us out those quick moves. Well, maybe they could have. Maybe, but I don't think it would have been very close. We would have just went in with Toxicroak anyways. So they're throwing their energy, which is great. And in comes their Empoleon. We're going to be able to go for that Mud Bomb and take the win. Alright, so let's keep moving here. So if you are trying to hit Legend, folks, if you're right on the cusp there, go ahead and give this team a try. Give the Heisenberg team a try. Been seeing quite a few people hitting Legend with it. That is awesome. I'm very happy for all of you. But this team right here seemed to be doing well for me, and in this specific order. Okay, remember that. See what you got going on here for the side and do that. Okay, it's very, very specific. Okay, I don't want to say any more, but you got to follow the instructions. All right, so we're going to go for that Dragon Claw, taking out the Swampert, holding on to the Dragonite by a thread, which is great. So they can't farm. Bringing in a Toxicroak, we're going to go ahead and go in with our Ninetales. They weren't able to get too much farm off of us, so we don't have to really worry too much about them spamming 2 Sludge Bombs here. So they're going to let that go through. Psyshock would be just fantastic right now. Of course, going up against Toxicroak, there's that Sludge Bomb. Great. And we shielded it up, and they're like, yep, if they shielded it up, that's a GG for me. So thank you for that game. And moving on to our next opponent, we're met with another Swampert. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So this is obviously great. That was very quick. That's certainly not a Sludge Wave. All right, we're going to go ahead and let that go through. Even if it was a Sludge Wave, more than likely we'd let it go through. And going for a Dragon Claw, we're getting a shield out of them, which is good. We can let another Hydro Cannon go through. And if we get 2 shields out of them, fantastic. And they're letting it go down. That works as well. Bringing in an Abomasnow and farming us down. Now, I was a little bit disappointed that I let them farm me down, but it worked out great. So we didn't lock ourselves in here with a Confusion User and our Toxicroak. Perfect. So we have the Ninetales up against it. We just need to win this battle, and we basically have won. Well, obviously we're going to be getting the win streak here in this video, but that was my mindset during this battle here. Just need to come out on top. We're shielding everything this thing is going to throw at us. I don't care. We just need to win this here, right? So they're shieldless. We are going to go ahead and use that shield right now. Fine. Getting to another Weather Ball, taking them out, and we're going to be looking good to go here. And in comes their Abomasnow. We swap into our Toxicroak that had a Sludge Bomb ready to go. Going to instantly hit that and take the win. Mud Bomb's not very effective, so that would have been all bad. That Abomasnow had a bunch of energy. Next battle, we're met with a regular Machamp. They're instantly swapping into an Ampharos, so we're going to be bringing in Toxicroak here because we do have Mud Bomb, which is super effective to it. Dragonite's not taking super effective damage from the electric moves, but being a Shadow Dragonite, it's still hurting us quite a bit, so we're going to go ahead and just get out of there. Although we can hold our own kind of up against an Ampharos, but it's not really appreciated. Going to go ahead and use a shield on our Toxicroak here. They've used one as well, getting to the Mud Bomb, and they sneak a Volt Switch through there. Not good, but also that's fine. Letting it go through, so we're winning this matchup, which is fantastic. They're coming in with their Machamp as expected and farming us down. It's just a regular Machamp, so we're just going to go ahead and bring in our Dragonite here and just really start putting on the pressure with the Dragon Breath and Dragon Claw. I think I may even want to swap. Nah, not quite on par there. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and let this go through a Cross Chop Baits. So good call. They have a Venusaur. We swap into our Ninetales, and they back out. We take the win. Looking good. On to our next opponent. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you do enjoy my content, it really does help me out. If you want to support me, that's all you have to really do is get that like button lit up for me. So we have a Galvantula switch in here. So we're just going to go ahead and throw this Dragon Claw. And we're going to let this go through. After they've gotten off their energy, we're going to swap into Ninetales. It's a lunge. Perfect. So it's resisted. Still doing some damage. but at least it's not a discharge. And of course our attack is refreshed. They are letting it go through, so they didn't get a lunge through or anything. Bring it in an Escavalier here. Ninetales can go toe to toe with it. It's not very effective, but we're still going to be able to dig in and really wear that thing down. Seeing that we have a Toxicroak and a Dragonite in the back, I think we're looking pretty good. Toxicroak is going to be taking super effective damage from that Drill Run, as well as the Aerial Ace potentially that they do have. More than likely they'll be going for a Drill Run, so we do need to look out for that. Otherwise, Dragonite's going to be taking resisted damage from the Drill Run and the counter. Aerial Ace is going to be neutral, but that move is just weak. Shielding up the Drill Run, and they're going to be swapping. They still have a little health on that Escavalier. Bringing in that Swampert, we're just going to start throwing these Mud Bombs here. That's all we can really do. Sludge Bomb's not very effective, and it would be a pointless thing to do while the counter is really digging in. Letting this Hydro Cannon go through. They're going to have to throw again. Toxicroak is just going to outpace them if they don't take us out. And then Dragonite is going to be able to finish them off. So they're going to be throwing their energy here. It's just, I commend them for staying in the battle. This is clearly a loss, but they're really putting up a fight before they do go down, which is awesome. And we're taking the win. Escavalier goes down. Dragonite, we're looking pretty good here. So this is going to be a 5-0. So we're sitting at 9. Fantastic. Now we got another set to do, and I'm going to be taking off. So we have the legendary for our encounter, and this was amazing. I couldn't believe it. 1 Golden Raz, right? We used Golden Raz. Excellent throw, Ultra Ball. First throw, we caught it. Unbelievable. Usually I'm stuck there for like 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Next battle, we're met with a Charizard. New set, let's go. Wing attack. Okay, sounds good to me. They're going to be able to charge very fast, doing neutral damage as opposed to resisted with the Fire Spin. It's a good thing they don't have Dragon Breath because Shadow Dragonite does not like to see that. We're getting a shield out of them, which is great. We want to maybe swap and catch this. Perfect. Could have been a better time than that. Getting the Dragon Claw, not very effective. Beautiful. While their quick move is not very effective, do they really want to use their next shield on Charizard? Great. We're simply going to shield them up. It's going to be a shieldless battle from here on out, but that's fine. We're coming out of this battle with energy, and we still have all of our health pretty much on our Dragonite and our Ninetales. Dragonite's down a little bit, but we're looking healthy. They're swapping into a Venusaur, so I'm just like, okay, this is great. Hoping that this is a Frenzy Plant, but probably a Sludge Bomb. Yep, there it goes, taking us out. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and bring in Dragonite and farm down. Absolutely. Beautiful. What are they going to come in here with? Shadow Dragonite with these moves is pretty scary. And it's a Kingdra. GG's. So we're going to go ahead and go Dragon Claw. And do some more Dragon Breaths. Get to another one. And I think this Dragonite's going to be able to finish it off for us. Thing is putting in some stinking work. They back out. We take the win. Let's get it. Thank you, Dragonite and team. Love it. Toxicroak is probably one of my favorites for the Ultra Premier. It's just good. Mirror match. Beautiful. So ours is pretty tanky. And it's showing here. I don't know what's going on if there's lag, because if they have higher attack and they're not ideal IVs, they would probably outpace us. But we're able to win that. They let it go down. Sounds good to me. Bringing in a Snorlax, and you know how we're going to play this out. Letting them lick us down. And bring it to the Toxicroak, and we're going to let these charge moves go through. Just a body slam. No need to worry. They're swapping into a Machamp. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Ninetales. Now, I was getting a little nervous because we still have 2 shields. And this Machamp could potentially outpace us here. We do have Toxicroak, which does resist the counter, which we can take him out at the end and farm him down. But it's going to get really close. I have to make some calls. So we shielded up the Cross Chop. We need to make the call to let the next one go through. We want to hold on to our next shield. I think. No, we're too low. We're shielding this up. Yeah. Never mind. Listen, I'm thinking of another battle, folks. So they're getting to another charge move. I'm like, come on. You got to be kidding me. I jump up from my couch. I'm like, come on, let's go. You know how it gets all intense for the end of the battle. You stand up. And I'm like, yes, let's go. Come on, come on. Counter down. I swear I thought they were going to get a body slam off, and we're taking the win with Toxicroak at the end. Beautiful. Next battle, we're met with a Venusaur, and this lead is just absolutely chef's kiss. So we're staying here. They're going to throw a Sludge Bomb. We're going to let it go through and just kind of outpace them here. No shield from them, which is great. Fine. If they would have shielded up, so would we. Going for the Sludge Bomb. And they're swapping into a Snorlax. We're going to go right into our Toxicroak. Yes, 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 and yes again. Fantastic. Letting this Body Slam go through, no problem. No problem at all. That Lick is really not doing too much. We don't need to worry about it. Going to easily outpace it with the counters. Going for the Mud Bomb. Because we can counter down and we have energy, no need to go for the Sludge Bomb. Great. Bringing in a Venusaur, going for the Mud Bomb instantly to take it out. Do they want to shield it up? I don't know. Yep, just using it to use my energy. Bringing in Machamp to farm us down. Okay, that could be a little bit of a problem, okay? Because a Machamp with loaded up energy is going to start really throwing some hard-hitting moves. We bring in the Dragonite to try to catch it, but unfortunately they farm us down. So they have even more energy. Letting the Cross Chop go through, and here's exactly what I was talking about. So we do let that go through. I was thinking of this battle here. Hitting him with Weather Ball, getting the first shield. And if you're thinking, Poke, what are you doing? You should have shielded up that first Cross Chop. I know, I was getting nervous. Like, dang, did I screw up? But if we would have done that, then we would have been vulnerable to a Rock Slide here. So we are shielding it up, outpacing them with the counters, and taking them out with Powdered Snow. I couldn't believe it. I thought I was going to lose that one. Good game. And another jump up from the couch. I think I was already standing up and walking around nervously, battling at that point. Next battle, we're met with a Charizard with Dragon Breath. Not good. Not good at all. We're going to have to do the whole catch thing with Ninetales. Shield this up. And are we going to just try to farm down? Nope, they're swapping. Okay, into a Lapras. We're down a shield, going into Toxicroak. This is great. Super effective with counter to that ice typing. Lapras is a pretty thick Pokemon, so we got to consider that. Surf is doing some nice damage, while the Quick Move is really starting to eat away at us. Going for the Mud Bomb. Getting a shield. Great. I think we want to shield up our Toxicroak here. Yeah, we need to keep this thing alive. We have a Ninetales in the back, which is not really good to go up against the Lapras. Dazzling Gleam, yeah, but it takes forever. Taking them out. 0 shields on my end. 1 shield on their end. Bringing in the Charizard. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Ninetales. They instantly bring in their Machamp, which sounds good to me. We're going to go ahead and go for the Weather Ball, of course. No shield. Bringing in Dragonite to put on pressure. And this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted them to throw their energy, so now they can't really get to a Rock Slide. And we're going to be able to Powder Snow down here. Yep, no shields. This is not a Rock Slide. They don't have enough energy. Yep, let's go. And Charizard's going to get Powdered Snow down by Ninetales Ice type. Fantastic. On to the next battle. We're met with an Obstagoon with our Dragonite. Since we have 2 counters, we can go ahead and afford to swap. We're not going into Toxicroak because that's our hard counter, and I want them to retreat. So far, not so good. They're staying in the battle. It's kind of annoying, but that's fine. We've got to go ahead and let this one go through as well. Getting a little low on our health, and now they're swapping into their Glade. This is just perfect. They left when we had a bunch of energy. We're going to be able to spam this thing. And now the Toxicroak does not have to worry about this Confusion user, which is a massive problem. I mean, you're not getting to no Sludge Bomb. I mean, you could if you had energy built up already, but those Confusions are going to knock you out. We're able to get to another Weather Ball. Let's go clutch. Not able to actually take him out, but watch this. Toxicroak power. Taking him out before Confusion even registers the damage. In comes a Togekiss, and this is going to be the end of our streak, folks. I was just thinking, if there's a Fairy type in the back, I've lost. GG's, and that's exactly the case. Our Ninetales is down. There's nothing that we can really do, and they have a shield. Otherwise, we could have went for the Mud Bomb. I'm going to stay in this fight and do everything that I can. They hit us with an Ancient Power, which is resisted. We could have hold on to that shield, but I need to hold on to our health. Getting their shield, all right, beautiful. They're going to throw to, or swap to try to maybe catch. We're going to go for the Mud Bomb here. I'm trying, guys, but unfortunately, that is the end of our streak. So we were able to get 13 wins. Absolutely amazing. A new record for us in the Go Battle League. So that's pretty good. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. We'll talk about the Retro Cup very soon. Don't worry, the meta is not what you think it is. It always changes when it actually arrives. Thanks for watching and take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!